everybody. Back here at Buffalo Wild Wings' old Eastwood Road location, talking to Takayo. Mike McCarroll with you alongside the coach, Takayo Siddle, talking UNCW men's basketball. A lot to get to and get into here on this week's show as we'll recap a couple of games up north for UNCW against Monmouth and Hofstra. We'll look ahead to what's ahead for the Seahawks back home, Northeastern on Thursday. And then next Monday, no show because UNCW will be hosting William & Mary. That game will tip at 1 o'clock in Trask Coliseum. All of a sudden, an undefeated William & Mary team in the conference at 4-0. Things certainly interesting after the first couple of games of CAA play. As coach, you guys as well, 12-5, 2-2 in league play right now, 1-1 both at home and on the road. You look at this and you break it down a little bit. 2 wins by an average of 8.5 points, 2 losses by an average of 3.5 points. Is it worse to lose? It's bad to lose. Put it out there, bad to lose. But is it worse to lose a tight game or lose one of those that you throw the tape away after you lose by 20 or more points?
No, I think they both hurt the same, Mike, to be honest. We don't like losing, but, when you put things in perspective here, Mike, this is a new group. You got guys playing in different roles than what they were last year. I know I've been saying it for a long time. We're still trying to figure it out. So in those close conference games, the ones that you don't close out, there's a lot of lessons in there that you can learn moving forward and, try to grow from it. But they both sting the same.
You get in a conference play as well, even though you have different personnel, the coaches on the other side know you so well. Does it make it more challenging? Again, as you're trying to figure out your team a little bit, you're going up against teams that know your style and maybe know what's coming at them a little bit.
Yeah, I think we all we're on an even playing field here. I think we all know each other for the most part. It's just the consistency, the inconsistency of your personnel. That's just what it boils down to, knowing what you're going to get each and every night from whether it's an individual or collective as a team. I think the transfer portal has created that. You just don't know what you're going to get. And once you start knowing what you're going to get out of the individuals and collective as a group, I think that's when you know that you're turning the corner. And I think everybody right now is trying to get to that point.
And you always speak about adversity. Watched a lot of the college football, the playoffs, and the winning coaches, Ryan Day, Ohio State, Marcus Freeman from Notre Dame. Hey, what got you here? Adversity.
Yeah.
They had bad losses, both of them leading to the playoffs, leading to the tournament, but that's kind of what galvanized them. Is that what you see, and what has to happen, not just for this team, but for a lot of teams?
Oh, yeah. We've taken 5 losses. And we've experienced adversity throughout this in the non-conference conference season. We experienced adversity throughout the games. That's where you really learn who you are. That's when you really grow. That's when you really shape yourself. And with our guys, and I think all the adversity that we've faced in losses, I think we've learned from and grown from. So that's what shapes you throughout the season. The 12 wins that we've had, which is tremendous. I think it's the second most in our league.
Yeah.
Those are great, but you really learn a lot about yourself going through those rough times. And I wouldn't consider this a rough time, obviously.
Sure.
We took 1 loss. The ball would have bounced our way, we'd have easily won the game. But you learn a lot from losses. You learn a lot from adversity, and that's the beauty of sports. And that's going to happen throughout their whole life, and they have to learn how to deal with it and just keep everything moving forward. So it's been good so far, and I expect us to continue to grow from adversity.
Yeah, you're 3-1 this season after losses, so certainly you've learned from those setbacks. But you put it in perspective. You go on the road, go up north, Monmouth and Hofstra, and you split on the road in conference play. Obviously, you want to win both, but you have to at least split when it comes to that.
Oh yeah, no, I talked to the guys this morning. That's obviously as a coach, you want to come back 2-0, but you don't want to come back 0-2. So if you can split, I consider that as a successful trip. Now we don't do more victories. We always talk about that, but if you can split on the road that you're doing something. So that's perspective for you right there.
Coming back home now, pressure on you guys again to protect your home floor, to make sure, again, you continue to climb the ladder here in the standings a little bit?
We have to, especially with us only playing Northeastern one time. If the tiebreakers come into play, you want it to be in your favor. So playing these games where you only play the opponent once, you have to take care of business. But being back at home is exciting. Having an opportunity to get 2 home wins is exciting. We have to be ready to take care of business because, as we know, it's tough to win on the road. Now, moving forward, we have to go steal a couple on the road. We have to have some road swings where we go 2-0. We have to have more weeks where we go 2-0. To get a little separation from the pack, because you got 6 teams right there at 2-2. So everything that we want is right in front of us. We just have to continue to get better and be great at the next thing.
Again, UNCW 12-5 on the season overall, 2-2 in the league. 2 weeks in, and again, William & Mary 4-0. You've got Charleston and Towson 3-1. Elon and Campbell 2-1. They're playing tonight at 9 o'clock, so somebody's going to go to 3-1 there. The other one will go to 2-2, and right now 6 teams 2-2. So really 2 weeks in, way too early to look at this and say, well, there's your top 4.
Yeah.
Again, you just got to kind of keep pace with everybody and, like you said, steal some here and there.
Right. I mean, that group of 2-2, the 6 teams that are 2-2, a couple of those teams are going to really separate themselves in a positive way. A few of those teams are just going to take a nosedive, and all we can focus on right now is just getting a little bit better each and every day with these quick turnarounds that we have, and just let that take care of itself. And I feel like if we do that, I like our chances to keep on climbing the ladder.
You guys as a coaching staff do a great job of making sure your kids stay focused on the next game, not looking ahead to what's after that. Do your kids look at the standings at all? Do they know who's in the league? There's so many teams right now. Do they even know who they're going up against?
I'm sure some of them take a peek at it, but I put it on we put it on a projector screen today, and I wanted to make sure that they understood that nothing has really happened. Nothing's really happened. Everything that we want is right in front of us. And like I said, perspective, reality is that we can still go get everything that we've talked about, but we just have to have good days.
It'll be interesting. Again, so many games, 18 games overall that you're playing, everybody in the league. It'll be interesting to see how many losses the champion will end in with in conference play. So, again, a long way to go for UNCW. Long way to go for us here this afternoon. We'll take our first break when we get back. We're going to talk about the games from up north. We'll talk about the Monmouth game from Thursday in New Jersey. So stay with us. Just getting started here. We're talking to Takayo at Buffalo Wild Wings' old Eastwood Road location.
Move over Friday. Buffalo Wild Wings is making Thursday the best day of the week. Every Thursday, enjoy buy one and get one free boneless wings with takeout or delivery from B-Dubs. Ready to score double the sauce for half the price? Buy one, get one of equal value free boneless wings on Thursday. Not valid with any other offers. Size exclusions may apply. Limit one while supplies last. Delivery and takeout available at participating Buffalo Wild Wings locations. Limited time offer. Delivery subject to availability. Fees may apply. Valid only for orders placed through the Buffalo Wild Wings app or website.
Oh, what a great camping trip for the Williams family. It was epic, Zach. And this week's MVP was their 2024 Ford Bronco SUV, Matt. Absolutely. It hauled everything and everyone to this great spot by the lake. And get them back in time for the big game. Yeah, let's go! Let's go. With the Ford Bronco or Bronco Sport SUV on your team, it's game on. For the latest offers, go to buyfordnow.com or see your Carolina Ford dealer today.
Hey Seahawk fans, there's a new 7-Eleven in town, now open at 4615 Market Street. Find all your favorites like Big Bite hot dogs, pizza, taquitos, Big Gulps, and Slurpees. Everything you need to get back on the go. Check out what's new with coffee from 7-Eleven, and be sure to grab one of our delicious fresh bakery items, like a cookie or muffin. Visit the new 7-Eleven, now open at 4615 Market Street, and download the 7 Rewards app to score free food and drinks.
All-Star Flags is the Cape Fear source for all of your flag-related needs with high-quality American-made flags and poles. We also specialize in custom flags and banners, including the championship banners hanging within Trask Coliseum. All-Star Flags offers full-service installation on flagpoles, both residential and commercial. Visit our showroom and browse through our selection of U.S., state, military, sports, and international flags. Or check us out online at allstarflags.com. All-Star Flags, quality in every star.
The wait is over. iFly Wilmington is here. Get ready to soar at our grand opening on November 30th. Feel the rush, defy gravity, and make memories for all ages. Great for families, parties, and corporate events. Book a 2-flight package for $74.95 today at iflywilmington.com. It's time to fly.
It's bow time. It's not just football season. It's tailgate season. And that includes every kind of football, whether it's got goalkeepers or goalposts. The kick is good! Because it doesn't matter where or how you tailgate. When you've got crispy chicken and fluffy buttermilk biscuits from Bojangles, your tailgate is better than great. It's legendary. Head to Bojangles and order your tailgate box with boldly seasoned chicken, fixins, biscuits, and legendary iced tea today. It's bow time.
Keith Altman with Alpha Mortgage. As a former Seahawk, I know the importance of teamwork. So whether you're here at Trask Coliseum or at beautiful Brooks Field, take comfort in knowing that my team has you covered. From downtown to the suburbs to the beach. Give Alpha Mortgage a call. And go Hawks!
Join O2 Fitness and save $15 per month with the UNCW Student Special. Your membership gives you access to all 4 locations in Wilmington, located on Independence Boulevard, Racine Drive, in Mayfair Town Center, and in Porter's Neck. Visit in club or go to o2fitnessclubs.com/UNCW. That's the letter O, the number 2, fitnessclubs with an S.com/UNCW, and a membership advisor will help you get started with your student rate.
Talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings, Old Eastwood Road location. And again, no show next week. UNCW hosting William & Mary next Monday for Martin Luther King Day at 1 o'clock in Trask Coliseum. So make sure you know that it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a teal out, so encourage the fans, again, a week from today, Monday, 1 o'clock in Trask to weather teal. The Seahawks against William & Mary, currently the lone undefeated team in the CAA. Who thought we were going to say that here a couple of weeks into conference play? Well, Coach, for you on Thursday, the trip up north started in West Long Branch, New Jersey, taking on Monmouth. And again, a team that hadn't been home often, and that's why their record is what it is right now. But you knew going in, this was a talented team, and this was going to be a tough defensive assignment with Abdi Bashir, the leading scorer in the CAA.
Yeah, we knew it would be a tough game. It's always a tough game against them. King Rice, he prepares them well. He runs a good program. We knew they were going to be extremely competitive and tough. And we knew we were going to have to be locked in. And I thought the guys did a good job of preparing the right way and having the right energy about them. Got off to a really good start in the game. I think we jumped out on them 17-4. And then turnovers and offensive rebounds, led to them taking the lead midway through the half. And then I thought we responded well to adversity in that game and finished the half off well. And same thing in the second half. They came out and they were tougher than us, and they were more desperate than we were. And after we figured that out, we got it back going and finished the game off well. But a game where the metrics said we did some really good things defensively, offensively. We had 15 offensive rebounds. We shot, I want to say, a season high from 3 against a Division I opponent. We're really efficient offensively. We just turned the ball over too much. And, I think, we needed to clean that up. And I thought going to the next game we did.
Yeah, you look at the rebounding, 44-28 in favor of UNCW, and as you mentioned, 43% shooting from three-point range, 9 of 21 here in this game. The 21 turnovers, and it wasn't a lot of forced ones. I think it was ones that are ones that just frustrate you as a head coach that you can clean up because it's just, again, some mental lapses it seems.
I hate turnovers more than anything, Mike, especially live ball turnovers. But, stepping out of bounds on the sideline, fumbling passes, mishandling the basketball, those things, in my opinion, and I told the guys, there was just a lack of focus to take care of the basketball. And the stats shown that we've taken care of the basketball all year. I think we're number 2 in the conference in assisted field goals. Like, we've been doing it at a high level. We just, for some reason, we just weren't focused on handling the basketball well enough in that game. And luckily, we were able to make some shots. Luckily, we were able to get on the glass and make enough plays to win the game.
Yeah, win this game 64-55, the final score from Thursday in New Jersey. 13 off the bench for Sean Moore here in this game to go along with 7 rebounds, 10 for Nolan Hodge as well. He had 8 rebounds. So, again, you're able to win without Newby having a big game. Only finished with 6 points in this game. Without Harlan having a big game. Again, I think a sign of a good team is being able to win on the road when some of your stars aren't typically your stars offensively.
Yeah, we got contributions from guys off the bench. I thought Nolan got off to a really good start. Starting the game, he got us going pretty early, and then Sean, I thought Sean was really good throughout the game. He's just impacting the game in different ways, rebounding, running the floor, getting pick six for layups. So he was all over the place. I thought Bo did some really good things. We got contributions from everybody, and we knew we would need that on the road going into 2 tough environments against 2 really good programs.
Yeah, 31 bench points here in this game for UNCW. You mentioned Sean Moore. It seems like he's starting to be more consistent, starting to come into his own. Certainly on the glass, he's been very active recently.
Yeah, Sean is talented. He can do some different things, and we need him to continue to grow. We need more from him. We need him to be more aggressive offensively. We need his athleticism on the defensive end. But we're challenging him now to be more aggressive, to score the basketball and take advantage of his opportunities. And so, hopefully he'll have a good week. I'm sure he will, and you'll see a more aggressive version of him.
Yeah, currently the leading rebounder for UNCW. He leads them in steals, is one of the best in the conference in steals as well. I thought, again, the defensive job on Bashir. He did have 18 points, but took 19 shots to get there. Your assessment on what you were able to do to make life difficult for him?
Yeah, I thought our guys were really locked into scouting report. The primary defender, we told him he's better when he has rhythm and when he can get you off balance and get you disconnected. So we talked to him about staying connected and not biting on his moves. So I thought the primary defender did a really good job of that. And then they had certain guys that we could help off of because they didn't shoot the ball as well. So we wanted to make the floor look really crowded. And so from a team perspective, I thought we did a really good job crowding the floor on him and making everything tough and challenge for him. And, he got 7 of those late, like in the last minute and a half, which it ticked us off a little bit. But overall, I thought we did a really good job on him.
Dura, nice game. Their point guard, 14 points. It's really no surprise that 2 days later they beat Charleston at home, up by, I think, 19 at one point. And, again, you see how dangerous a team like Monmouth can be. And everybody in this league, for that matter.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the conference. The CAA is anybody can beat anybody this year. And it just shows you what I talked to you about, trying to find some consistency with what you're going to get individually and as a team. It's a challenge for all of us coaches right now. You see the mentality going into the game is what probably cost Charleston. They probably overlooked them, and it cost them big time. So just being locked in from a mental standpoint, having the right approach, trying to just be great at the next thing every day. trying to get some consistency is really what we're looking for as a program right now.
Yeah, and again, it gets no easier in conference play across the country. Once you get into conference play, it's a different animal, as everybody finds out, especially in the CAA. But the Seahawks do get the win there. 64-55, the win at Monmouth on Thursday. We'll take a break. When we get back, we'll focus on the game on Saturday at Hofstra. The Seahawks and the Pride hooking up in Long Island, and we'll talk about that coming up next. Stay with us. Back after this.
Wilmington has trusted Reed's Jewelers with their life's moments for more than 76 years. Come visit our brand new store in Independence Mall and shop the area's largest selection of diamonds, bridal jewelry, diamond fashion, Pandora, and much more. Wilmington has voted Reed's as the best jeweler for a reason. Quality jewelry, a friendly atmosphere, and personalized service are what sets us apart. Come visit us to celebrate all life's moments at Reed's Jewelers' beautiful new store at Independence Mall.
New Hanover County tax evaluation will be out early 2025. If you feel your tax value is too high, get an appraiser and broker to review it with you by contacting Tim at Kennedy's Real Estate Services at 910-799-1068 or online at kennedyres.com. Tim's not only a UNCW fan, but he's also your local appraiser and broker, here to assist you with your valuation and any brokerage needs within New Hanover County. Kennedy's Real Estate, here to help you soar, just like the Seahawks.
Dr. Christopher Branco of Oleander Chiropractic wants you to know that you don't have to be a UNCW athlete to be treated like one. Stop by Oleander Chiropractic on Oleander Drive in the Arboretum behind Port City, Java, and you'll get the best care in a safe, comfortable family atmosphere. Dr. Branco has 15 years experience and is the official chiropractic consultant of UNCW Athletics. Oleander Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday with morning and evening appointments available. Most insurances accepted. For help, tips, and coupons, visit OleanderChiropractic.com.
The best things never change, they just get better. Like Hardee's Original Bag, just $5.99. Choose from juicy charbroiled double cheeseburgers, melty hot ham and cheeses, or hand-breaded chicken tender wraps. 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink, all just $5.99. There's no skimping in this bag. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $5.99 Original Bag, only at Hardee's. These items only, tax not included. Price and participation may vary.
Brewster's Ice Cream is made in-store daily the old-fashioned way, serving over 24 premium flavors and artisan desserts, including crunchy handmade waffle cones, customized sundaes, candy-filled blast, and thick milkshakes. Custom order Brewster's ice cream cakes or pies with your favorite flavor. Brewster's gift cards make a great gift year-round. Taste the Brewster's difference at 4414 South 17th Street in Wilmington. If you can't make it to us, we'll come to you with DoorDash. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Brewster's Ice Cream Wilmington.
If you're looking for a center console boat with versatility, style, and value, check out Seaboard Boats at Marine Warehouse Center. Seaboard models ranging from 22-foot to 26-foot. The LX series is more than capable of shallow coastal runs, but also adds hardcore offshore fishing. Don't settle for less. Let Marine Warehouse set you up with a Seaboard boat that's powered with a Suzuki-powered outboard. Get yours before they're gone. Visit Marine Warehouse Center on Market Street or marinewarehousecenter.com.
Premier Pools and Spas of Wilmington specializes in gunite pools, fiberglass pools, and outdoor living, kitchens, and hardscape landscaping. Premier knows buying a pool is a big decision for your family. That's why Premier professionals emphasize clarity of communication throughout the process to ensure your peace of mind. From designing your ideal oasis right down to decking out with an array of customizable features, you can trust us to turn your vision into reality. Premier Pools and Spas, serving Wilmington and the surrounding areas. Online at premierpoolsandspas.com.
Hi, I'm Joey Pollard, local owner of Wonderworld right here in Wilmington. You may have seen me and my daughter Hannah on TV over the years. We're proud to be your local experts in exterior remodeling. Whether supplying storm protection or security, Wonderworld still has you covered. Thank you, Wilmington, for all your support over the years. Wonderworld, Wilmington's choice for 25 years and counting.
Wonderworld, simply the best for life.
Talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings Old Eastwood Road location. Mike Vaccaro with you alongside Takayo Siddle, head coach of the Seahawks. We'll take questions from the audience as well as we continue to recap the trip up north for UNCW after the win on Thursday at Monmouth, 64-55. The Seahawks winners in that game. They have the matchup with Hofstra, another one of those lone matchups of the season, Coach. And this is a team, some of the guards are gone, but they're still very guard-oriented, and that's always a concern, I think, when you face a team like this, defending them, and then you throw in their defense, which has been really good this season.
Yeah, we knew what type of game it would be. I told the guys early on, I said, embrace how nasty it's going to be, embrace how competitive it's going to be. It's going to be an ugly, grinded-out type of game, and when we were down, Mike, I felt like really good because the flow of the game, the shots we were getting, I thought we had a good way about us. So you don't really pay attention to the scoreboard when you're flowing well. And I thought we were flowing well, and I kept telling the guys we're going to win the game, and we had a chance to win it, and the shot just didn't go in for us.
Yeah, down 11 at one point, but shots were going in for somebody like Donovan Newby.
Yeah.
What did you see? Okay, this was going to be a night for him to shine and start drawing things up for him.
I don't know. I just we needed to get something going, and he'd been playing well all year, and I knew he was dialed in. He knew he had to step up and be better coming out of the Monmouth game. He knew we were going to need him in a major way in order to have a chance to win that game against Hofstra. He saw some shots go in early, and he stayed aggressive. And he got really hot and tied the ball game up for us. And like I said, they just made one more bucket than we did, and that's just what it is. It comes with it.
Yeah, tell us about the last play, because Donovan Newby obviously had a great look. You're not pinning the loss on him. He had a great look.
Oh, yeah.
But what did you see that again, it seemed like it was perfectly drawn up play?
Yeah, I just if it weren't for him, we wouldn't even been in that position.
Exactly.
Right, so, and we never want to look at one play and say that's what cost us. It's a bunch of things that happened that put us in a position where, we were in that pressure moment like that. So, he was the guy that was going, right? And I trust him. Not saying I don't trust the other guys, but he was the guy that was making plays for us. And we just wanted to clear out a double gap for him to drive the basketball. He got right to the front of the rim, a shot that he's going to make 9 times out of 10, and it just didn't bounce our way. And like I said, the guy on their end, he had the same type of shot.
Yeah.
And it went in for him. It just didn't go in for us. And that's just life on the road for you sometimes.
I don't know if you saw after he missed that shot, his head was down. And I want to say as Joshua Corbin put his fingers under his chin to raise his head up. That says something about teammates right there and being part of a team. Did you see that?
I did not see that. But I could tell he was a little down. And so I wanted to make sure that he understood in the locker room when I talked to him, you're a heck of a player. And we wouldn't have been in that position without you. So you have nothing to hang your head about. And when that comes up again, we're going to you again, and you're going to deliver. And text with him yesterday. He texted me back, Coach, I understand what comes with this. I'm good. Let's get better next week and get a couple wins. So these guys are connecting. They are. We have everything that we need. In terms of our connectivity, our energy, our focus, we're coming in with trying to get better every day. Everything is exactly where I want it to be. We just need the ball to bounce our way, a few more times, and we're going to get hot here very soon.
Yeah, and tough to get that ball to bounce your way sometimes on the road as well. He finished Newby with a career high 8 threes in this game. They're not always. They're a little unorthodox, some of his threes he takes, I think, because he's not always squared up, but it works for him. What do you see with his shot coming around screens and getting those shots up quickly before the defense can get set?
He's really good at squaring up in the air, and a lot of the good shooters that I know, they can do that because they know that people are going to be on their bodies a lot, and they know they're going to be targeted, so they have to figure out different ways to get their shots off, and he's pretty much mastered that. But that comes from Mike. That comes from him just putting so much work in and just feeling like every shot that he throws up, he's going to make it, and the confidence that we instill in him. It's not. He doesn't just do it on game night. He's doing it every day in practice. He's doing it when nobody's watching. So that just comes from him being a confident young man.
And 30 points, you figure, well, he's just jacking up a lot of shots. Distributing the ball as well. 5 assists, only 2 turnovers. So, again, when maybe the defense started collapsing on him, he was finding his teammates and making something happen as well.
Yeah, like I said, we've I think we're number 2 in the conference in assisted field goals. We had 18 assists in that game and only 8 turnovers. We're a team that's trying to make the right play more times than not. And Donovan has the basketball in his hands so much that he could lead our conference in assists. We just got to start making some of those passes that he makes.
And the adjustment was made in the turnover department. Yeah. Once again, a season-high 21 on Thursday, only 9 in this game. So you guys certainly made some adjustments in a short amount of time.
Yeah, we watched them. We knew it came from a lack of focus. And the guys deserve all the credit because it's nothing that we did in practice on Friday. We just pointed it out on film, and they went up. And I thought we executed the game plan. We knew we were going to have to take care of the basketball because it was going to be a low possession game, and we did a fine job of it.
Yeah, 66-63 the final score there. Again, the Seahawks 2 conference losses by an average of 3.5 points this season. So right there for the Seahawks here with a lot of basketball still to be played in the conference. We'll take a break here. When we get back, we're going to talk about our Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week. Who is it? Did we just talk about him? We'll find out next. Stay with us. More after this, right here at Buffalo Wild Wings.
All right, let's go ahead and huddle up, wing lovers. You do know you can double your count for less on Wing Tuesdays at Buffalo Wild Wings, right? Well, here's what you do. Buy 1 order of traditional wings and get the second one for 50% off. No time to dine? Don't sweat it. Order for delivery and then wing it up with the crew at home. Or you can pick up Buffalo Wild Wings takeout when you're on the go. Limit 1 per order. Not valid with any other offers. Additional terms and conditions apply. Wing Tuesdays at Buffalo Wild Wings. Double your count for less. Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud supporter of Seahawk Athletics.
At Pawn USA, we buy, sell, trade, and loan money on almost anything. Buying? Come check out our amazing inventory at our 5 convenient locations. Selling? We can give you cash or a loan for your items on the spot. Find the Pawn USA nearest you in Wallace, Charlotte, Leland, and in Wilmington, and we'll work with you for an enjoyable and beneficial experience. Ask about our free layaway plan and check us out at pawnusa.net and on eBay. There's always a new find at Pawn USA.
Hampton Inn University and Hampton Inn Suites Landville Park are proud UNCW Seahawks sponsor. Award-winning hotels providing rooms, suites, catering, and meeting rooms. Ask for the Seahawks special. Call 910-399-9006. That's 910-399-9006. HamptonInn.com and support the Seahawks.
Hey Seahawk fans, there's a new 7-Eleven in town. Now open at 4615 Market Street. Find all your favorites like Big Bite hot dogs, pizza, taquitos, Big Gulps, and Slurpees. Everything you need to get back on the go. Check out what's new with coffee from 7-Eleven. And be sure to grab one of our delicious fresh bakery items, like a cookie or muffin. Visit the new 7-Eleven, now open at 4615 Market Street. And download the 7 Rewards app to score free food and drinks.
Hi, I'm Joey Pollard, local owner of Wonderworld right here in Wilmington. You may have seen me and my daughter Hannah on TV over the years. We're proud to be your local experts in exterior remodeling. Whether supplying storm protection or security, Wonderworld still has you covered. Thank you, Wilmington, for all your support over the years. Wonderworld, Wilmington's choice for 25 years and counting.
Wonderworld, simply the best for life.
I'm Josh Barber for Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington. It's our desire to be Wilmington's premier source for all your automotive needs. Our knowledge, selection, and most importantly, customer service is second to none. Whether you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, need regularly scheduled maintenance, technical repair, or collision service, we invite you to experience the way we do business. So come see us at Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington on Oleander Drive and let us be your car dealer. Remember, if you buy anywhere else, you'll pay too much, and go Seahawks.
Preparing for the big game, athletes practice countless hours year-round. Then, it's game time, and their fans get to see the results, cheering on their team to a win. At Coastline Insurance, we're working hard behind the scenes, preparing for when you need us, because we want our customers to be our biggest fans. Let Coastline Insurance shop your coverage and find out why we say, when we shop, you win. Find us online at coastlineinsurance.com.
The wait is over. iFly Wilmington is here. Get ready to soar at our grand opening on November 30th. Feel the rush, defy gravity, and make memories for all ages. Great for families, parties, and corporate events. Book a 2-flight package for $74.95 today at iflywilmington.com. It's time to fly.
Join O2 Fitness and save $15 per month with the UNCW Student Special. Your membership gives you access to all 4 locations in Wilmington, located on Independence Boulevard, Racine Drive, in Mayfair Town Center, and in Porter's Neck. Visit in club or go to o2fitnessclubs.com/UNCW. That's the letter O, the number 2, fitnessclubs with an S.com/UNCW, and a membership advisor will help you get started with your student rate.
When it comes to industrial, hydraulic, hose, and marine supplies, FP Fensel Supply Company is a company you can trust. If we don't have what you need in stock, we'll get it. If you need help troubleshooting a problem, we'll do our best to solve it at competitive prices. We call it the Fensel Focus. Simply put, we know trust comes from a good experience, and we've been providing that to our customers from Wilmington to Jacksonville for 50 years. On the web at fenselsupply.com. That's FENSEL supply.com. Talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings Old Eastwood Road location. Ahead of a couple of home games for UNCW. Thursday, Northeastern. That game 7 o'clock. And then on Monday, next Monday, a week from today at 1 o'clock, UNCW will take on William & Mary. Again, that'll be a teal out, encouraging fans to wear teal to that game. And for both those games, you can get your tickets at uncwsports.com/buy tickets. Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week now this weekend. It is Donovan Newby coming off of the 2 games, especially the 30-point game. His second 30-point game of the season, had a career-high 33 against Georgia Southern. So for the week, he averaged 18 points. Shot 53% from three-point range, including that career-high 8 against Hofstra. Was 5 of 7 from the free throw line, so 71% shooting, a high percentage, but didn't get there quite as much as he typically does. But 4.5 assists as well in the 2 games. So, Coach, again, it's hard to have that balance as a point guard if you're going to be a scoring point guard or are you going to be a passing point guard. Well, this week and really this season, he's been able to find that balance to where he's going to get his points and he's going to also set up his teammates.
Yeah, I mean, it's all the work that he puts in, and he's a coachable kid and extension of our coaching staff on the floor. And, I compare him a lot to Shaquem, going into his senior year. When Shaquem didn't have such a good junior year, he got in the lab and he went to work. He was a completely different player when he came into last season. I think Donovan, learned a lot from him, and he understands how much we need him to do. So he's preparing himself. He's preparing his body for it, his mind for it, and right now he's playing some really good basketball. And the challenge is to get everybody else to get up to his level.
He's 1,000-point scorer in his career, almost 800 of those points in a Seahawk uniform. So it's almost hard to imagine him being a transfer, that he played somewhere else, being so rooted in UNCW in his career.
Yeah, when you talk about, our kind of guys, he is our kind of guy. He's about the right things. Mike, he's really become, an extension of me. It's been great to watch him just grow over the last few years. He's loyal. He loves UNCW. He loves the community. I've said it before. His mom moved down here. His dad comes down a lot and stays for an extended period of time. I'm in constant communication with the dad, and they're so appreciative of this opportunity. And I couldn't ask for a better leader of our group and of our program.
With a rotation of 9 players, you don't have that 5 in, 5 out as you had at times a season or two ago. So when you bring 4 guys in, a lot of times he's staying on the floor.
Yeah.
And he's going to the 2 with Greedy Williams at the point guard position. To have somebody like Greedy Williams who can handle the basketball and distribute it, how has that helped Donovan Newby become a better scorer as well?
I think it helps him more than people realize. I think it helps him in a lot of ways. It frees him up, and he doesn't have to do everything. He can just focus on playing off the basketball and coming off screens and not having to facilitate and do everything. I think it's a lineup that has been really good for us. In this short season that we've played. And I think that's something that we have to continue to look at even more, is playing those 2 together. Especially with certain guys, injuries, not playing as well. We have to look at freeing him up a little bit more so he can, I didn't say take a break, but, take a little bit of pressure off his workload.
And, you look at Greedy Williams, his numbers are not going to jump off the page to you. But to see the difference somebody like him makes and how he makes somebody better, I mean, that's another sign of a solid teammate right there.
Absolutely. Just something as simple as him pushing the ball with great pace and transition and making the pass at the right time. I thought he was really good in the Hofstra game. Touching the paint, finding guys, getting our energy up. I thought Greedy was, Donovan had 30 points, and we wouldn't have been in the game without him, but I thought Greedy impacted the game in a major way, and that's something that we can build on as we go into prep this week.
And going back to Greedy Williams for a moment, this is a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineup, but even keel. You don't know. He just goes out there when his number's called. He's playing and giving you the best minutes he can.
Mike, and you realize this because you got all access pass to our program here, but he had a game where he didn't play much at Monmouth, and he probably was like, "What's going on? Why not?" The happiest kid in the locker room. He wasn't moping around the hotel the next day and feeling sorry for himself. He wasn't doing any of that. He was engaged. He was smiling. He had great energy about him. I mean, he just wants to win.
Yeah, it's a great lesson for younger players. Hey, be ready when your number is called because you just don't know when it is. So, Greedy Williams, nice game for him. Certainly feeding into Donovan Newby, who is our Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week this week. Seahawks memories are made with good friends off the beaten path. It's time to get into a Built Wild Ford Bronco or Ford Bronco Sport. So, your Carolina Ford Dealer, proud partner of Seahawk Athletics. Donovan Newby, in your mind, all-league type of season that he's putting together?
100%. 100%. I mean, he's a first-teamer right now. As we keep on winning, it'll, improve his chances of making that happen. But, honestly, Mike, I know the only thing that really matters to him is winning. I know that for a fact. So, as we keep on winning, everything else will take care of itself.
You and I talking off the air earlier about how some of the reserves on some of these teams have become stars. Newby, one of them, obviously, at UNCW. Abdi Bashir, a freshman last year, kind of a role player for Monmouth. Now he's a leading scorer. Rashad King, who you're going to see from Northeastern on Thursday, again, a reserve player. Now he's one of the best scorers in the league. Does that send a message, you think, to some players across the country? Hey, if you do stick around, if you do put the time in, you've got a chance to have some special seasons.
No, I don't. I think they're going to chase the money regardless. But guys like Donovan and Rashad King and Bashir, guys that choose to stay at a place and just develop and grow and be loyal to one place. It's certainly something to be said about that, and it's just more than just those couple guys that we talked about. It's a lot of players in our league that have done the same thing, and that have seen tremendous growth from year to year. So it's best to stay and go through your adversity. Donovan wasn't always like this. Yeah. I wasn't always happy with Donovan. I wanted more from him, and we've been through a lot of downtime, but. He stuck with it. He took hard coaching. He stayed in the gym, and he believed in us. He was loyal to UNCW, and now he's getting rewarded.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the preseason all-conference teams and how many of those are on at the end of the year, because, again, it just seems like guys are emerging that you didn't expect to have seasons, at least from the outside looking in. But certainly some of those key guys, and Donovan Newby is one of those putting together an all-conference type of season here this season for UNCW. We'll take a break. More to come with us. Stay with us here. We're back after this, talking to Takayo at Buffalo Wild Wings' Old Eastwood Road location.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Oh, what a great camping trip for the Williams family. It was epic, Zach. And this week's MVP was their 2024 Ford Bronco SUV, Matt. Absolutely. It hauled everything and everyone to this great spot by the lake. And get them back in time for the big game. Yeah, let's go! Let's go. With the Ford Bronco or Bronco Sport SUV on your team, it's game on. For the latest offers, go to buyfordnow.com or see your Carolina Ford dealer today.
New Hanover County tax evaluation will be out early 2025. If you feel your tax value is too high, get an appraiser and broker to review it with you by contacting Tim at Kennedy's Real Estate Services at 910-799-1068 or online at KennedyRES.com. Tim's not only a UNCW fan, but he's also your local appraiser and broker, here to assist you with your valuation and any brokerage needs within New Hanover County. Kennedy's Real Estate, here to help you soar, just like the Seahawks.
Dr. Christopher Branco of Oleander Chiropractic wants you to know that you don't have to be a UNCW athlete to be treated like one. Stop by Oleander Chiropractic on Oleander Drive in the Arboretum behind Port City, Java, and you'll get the best care in a safe, comfortable family atmosphere. Dr. Branco has 15 years experience and is the official chiropractic consultant of UNCW Athletics. Oleander Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday with morning and evening appointments available. Most insurance is accepted. For help, tips, and coupons, visit OleanderChiropractic.com.
All-Star Flags is the Cape Fear source for all of your flag-related needs with high-quality American-made flags and poles. We also specialize in custom flags and banners, including the championship banners hanging within Trask Coliseum. All-Star Flags offers full-service installation on flagpoles, both residential and commercial. Visit our showroom and browse through our selection of U.S., state, military, sports, and international flags. Or check us out online at allstarflags.com. All-Star Flags, quality in every star.
Hardee's is adding the goodness of maple flavor to our menu with new maple biscuits drizzled in sweet icing or stacked with savory sausage. Plus, our new cherrywood smoked maple candy bacon is perfect on a breakfast biscuit, Frisco burger, or its own. For a sweet spot in your day, maple makes everything better at Hardee's. And now enjoy breakfast till noon every day. Available for a limited time at participating locations. Breakfast hours vary by location.
If you're looking for a flats boat, Marine Warehouse Center has it. Spider boats are the fastest growing, most affordable brand of flats boats on the market. Flats boats and skinny water fishing shouldn't be only available to those with deep pockets. Every Spider boat comes with a 10-year limited hull warranty. Marine Warehouse has Spider boats packed to the brim with features to accommodate everyone and powered with Yamaha outboards. Visit Marine Warehouse Center on Market Street or marinewarehousecenter.com.
Premier Pools and Spas of Wilmington specializes in gunite pools, fiberglass pools, and outdoor living, kitchens, and hardscape landscaping. Premier knows buying a pool is a big decision for your family. That's why Premier professionals emphasize clarity of communication throughout the process to ensure your peace of mind. From designing your ideal oasis right down to decking out with an array of customizable features, you can trust us to turn your vision into reality. Premier Pools and Spas serving Wilmington and the surrounding areas. Online at premierpoolsandspas.com.
Wilmington has trusted Reed's Jewelers with their life's moments for more than 76 years. Come visit our brand new store in Independence Mall and shop the area's largest selection of diamonds, bridal jewelry, diamond fashion, Pandora, and much more. Wilmington has voted Reed's as the best jeweler for a reason. Quality jewelry, a friendly atmosphere, and personalized service are what sets us apart. Come visit us to celebrate all life's moments at Reed's Jewelers' beautiful new store at Independence Mall.
Brewster's ice cream is made in-store daily the old-fashioned way, serving over 24 premium flavors and artisan desserts, including crunchy handmade waffle cones, customized sundaes, candy-filled blast, and thick milkshakes. Custom order Brewster's ice cream cakes or pies with your favorite flavor. Brewster's gift cards make a great gift year-round. Taste the Brewster's difference at 4414 South 17th Street in Wilmington. If you can't make it to us, we'll come to you with DoorDash. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Brewster's Ice Cream Wilmington.
Talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings, Old Eastwood Road location. Mike McCarroll with the coach, Takayo Siddle. Coach, good question from the audience here. Wants to know about Shaquem Phillips, where he's at. I know he's playing overseas. And what do you know? Any updates on him and some other players that you know are playing professionally right now?
He's playing over in Serbia right now. He had just come off a stress fracture about a month ago. And he's playing really good basketball right now. He's back to his normal self. So very proud of him.
KJ Jenkins, I know, was playing every time my son says, hey, he won another game. He keeps having game-winning shots.
Yeah, KJ's having great success overseas, and so is Malik. So those guys are living out their dream.
Are you able to keep up with these guys much with them over there?
Yeah, we connect through Instagram, and they always are checking in on the team and seeing how we're doing. And when they post their highlights and stuff, we're always congratulating them and communicating that way.
As you're out on the recruiting trail these days, how much does that come up? You know, what does the future look like? All these guys want to play professionally. Obviously, UNCW players have had success overseas. Jalen Sims still playing in the G League with the Swarm. Is that part of the conversation these days in recruiting times?
I mean, yeah, we talk about it. We talk about it, especially when we get them on campus. But they all are going to say they want to play professional. So, you know, that's something that we talk to them about. We've had experience with guys playing in the NBA, whether it was my time at NC State or Hargrave. Being at this level, we've had multiple guys go play overseas. So we have connections, and so we just talk to them about, you know, our connections and how we can help them become a pro player, and so that's an option for them. But, you know, we try to focus more on you know, the team aspect. And if we win, everything will take care of itself.
Obviously, you know, getting close to recruiting time, always recruiting time, I guess, really, as well. You know, for you now with the transfer portal, like how much during the season are you kind of maybe visualizing, you know, what a roster might look like next year? Is that something that's on your radar at all?
Might look like, or what I want it to look
like?
Well,
both, maybe both.
Yeah. As you go through this, Mike, as you go through the season, you're doing an evaluation on your team, and you're seeing other players in the league, and, you know, teams that are winning. What type of personnel do they have? So you're always thinking about, I know at least I am, what I would want my team to look like going into next year. Obviously, there's a lot of positives that we have going on, but I think it's some holes in what we have going on as well from a personnel standpoint. So we just have to continue to evaluate throughout the season, and then try to get lucky in the transfer portal, and you know, the JUCO ranks or whatever it may be. We just have to make sure that we try to hit more home runs in recruiting than misses, and I think that's the goal as we move forward.
In the past, I'm sure maybe you're looking at high school kids during this time of year. Now you're not as much because of the transfer portal. Is that the biggest change as far as maybe the way you approach recruiting and your timeline during the season as well?
It is, you know, on a normal year, you know, a few years back, we were just, you know, we were out recruiting in September, you know, going to see the guys that we had saw in the summer, and the guys that would have signed already. You know, we're going to check their games out, and we're keeping our eye on some young kids But it's really changed. We're not doing as much from in the high school ranks. We're kind of sitting back and waiting on the portal to open up, and just trying to get the best fit for our program, the best fit for UNCW in this community.
Fit and also trying to stay old. Right, I think you've got to stay old in today's college basketball, especially at this level. You've got to have that experience.
Yeah, prime example, you look at William and Mary, they all are old. They have a bunch of seniors, fifth-year seniors. They have a bunch of upperclassmen on their team. And then you look at Charleston, they're old. Towson's old. We're older for sure, so you have to stay old. It's tough to win with having a young team and a bunch of guys that are inexperienced. So that's definitely something that we're looking for going into the portal.
Yeah, coaching, it's easy. Right?
Yeah. I bet everybody in here had a very stress-free Sunday yesterday.
That's right.
Except for me.
Yours is probably a little bit different than everybody else's. Yeah, I was relaxing yesterday. All right, some good insight there from Coach. We'll take our final break. When we get back, we'll look ahead to the games coming up this week. Again, Northeastern and William & Mary, 2 home games for the Seahawks. That's next. Stay with us.
At Pawn USA, we buy, sell, trade, and loan money on almost anything. Buying? Come check out our amazing inventory at our 5 convenient locations. Selling? We can give you cash or a loan for your items on the spot. Find the Pawn USA nearest you in Wallace, Charlotte, Leland, and in Wilmington, and we'll work with you for an enjoyable and beneficial experience. Ask about our free layaway plan and check us out at pawnusa.net and on eBay. There's always a new find at Pawn USA.
I'm Josh Barber for Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington. It's our desire to be Wilmington's premier source for all your automotive needs. Our knowledge, selection, and most importantly, customer service is second to none. Whether you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, need regularly scheduled maintenance, technical repair, or collision service, we invite you to experience the way we do business. So come see us at Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington on Oleander Drive and let us be your car dealer. Remember, if you buy anywhere else, you'll pay too much, and go Seahawks.
Hampton Inn University and Hampton Inn Suites Landville Park are proud UNCW Seahawks sponsors. Award-winning hotels providing rooms, suites, catering, and meeting rooms. Ask for the Seahawks special. Call 910-399-9006. That's 910-399-9006. HamptonInns.com and support the Seahawks.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, I like it. So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip. Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
It's bow time. It's not just football season. It's tailgate season. And that includes every kind of football, whether it's got goalkeepers or goalposts. The kick is good! Because it doesn't matter where or how you tailgate. When you've got crispy chicken and fluffy buttermilk biscuits from Bojangles, your tailgate is better than great. It's legendary. Head to Bojangles and order your tailgate box with boldly seasoned chicken, fixins, biscuits, and legendary iced tea today. It's bow time.
Keith Altman with Alpha Mortgage. As a former Seahawk, I know the importance of teamwork. So whether you're here at Trask Coliseum or at beautiful Brooks Field, take comfort in knowing that my team has you covered. From downtown to the suburbs to the beach. Give Alpha Mortgage a call. And go Hawks!
When it comes to industrial, hydraulic, hose, and marine supplies, FP Fensel Supply Company is a company you can trust. If we don't have what you need in stock, we'll get it. If you need help troubleshooting a problem, we'll do our best to solve it at competitive prices. We call it the Fensel Focus. Simply put, we know trust comes from a good experience, and we've been providing that to our customers from Wilmington to Jacksonville for 50 years. On the web at fenselsupply.com. That's FENSEL supply.com.
Preparing for the big game, athletes practice countless hours year-round. Then, it's game time. and their fans get to see the results, cheering on their team to a win. At Coastline Insurance, we're working hard behind the scenes, preparing for when you need us, because we want our customers to be our biggest fans. Let Coastline Insurance shop your coverage and find out why we say, when we shop, you win. Find us online at coastlineinsurance.com.
Talking to Takayo, not much time left here, less than a minute. The Seahawks will take on the Northeastern Huskies on Thursday. 2-2 teams in league play. The Seahawks back home, the 9-2 record at home this season in Trask Coliseum. So the Seahawks again against Northeastern. Coach, another tough test, another great guard, and some good play here. And wish you best of luck. We'll talk to you before that game on Thursday.
Thank you, Mike.
Again, UNCW takes on Northeastern. That is Thursday at 7, and then a week from today, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, UNCW William & Mary, both those games at home. Get those tickets, uncwsports.com/buy tickets. If you cannot make it out on Thursday, we'll have the game for you on the Breeze, Flo College, Fox Wilmington as well. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in 2 weeks for another edition of Talkin' to Takayo right here at Buffalo Wild Wings' old Eastwood Road location.